talk so much about leaving a better planet to our kids that we forgot to leave a better kids to our planet. Life-changing experiences is the sole-world behavioral change process for youth on core issues. Our target audience are students from age 12 to 17, from all social strata, economic status. It doesn't matter really which strata you are coming from, rich, poor, they all have drugs, they all have bullying, and they all make the same kind of car crash. Kids, by their nature, seek for excitement. And excitement, adrenaline, you can get in a dangerous way by drinking alcohol or drugs, bullying or speeding a car, or you can get it in a more positive and constructive way by learning entrepreneurship or during volunteering actions. How can we help them make the right choice? We can probably achieve it by injecting human values at home and at school. We need to blend between what schools are really care for, is the STEM, it's important, but we need social skills. It's crucial to make a life. So we need to blend both. The good news is that when you have a better atmosphere at school, the STEM level go up. So in the world of AI, humanity is still needed more than ever, and this is what life-changing experience is doing. This is the sole-world behavioral change process for youth on core issues. It's holistic. We are not dealing with one topic. You know, most organizations deal with bullying or with drugs or with car safety. We are dealing with all of them because we believe that you have to cover all of them in one system. So our shows are interactive, multisensory, edutainment, holistic, positive, long-term, and very important, they're evidence-based. Yes. I think we're one of the only organizations in the world making research. So at the end of the program at school, we'll give them a kind of report, what the students think about the topic and what we have achieved from our program. It's a 6 years program. Sometimes at the same day, we can do the whole school with one topic, or what we recommend that every grade will get another program. So bullying is very important to middle school. Risky driving, of course, it's for 16 or 17 years old in high schools. Alcohol and drugs are good for 8th grade and 9th grade as well. They are all related because when you take drugs and alcohol, you can do bullying and you can do risky driving. So this is the way we maintain it. Now, how we achieve that?
Our mobile units equipped with trained staff and sophisticated technological equipment sets out every day to remote towns and villages. Within 2 hours, any school hall or community center becomes a state-of-the-art theater. At the end of the screening, the mobile unit moves on to the next town, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And even at this very moment, hundreds of viewers are involved in one of our experiences somewhere in the world.
In schools in the United States, they are spending over $3 billion on high-tech security every year. We say that with the friction of that budget, we can teach them how to develop empathy, and with that, save more lives. The shooters always justifying themselves by claiming that they have been bullied earlier. So, of course, if we eliminate the bullying, it's much cheaper than investing in TV, cameras, and magnometers or whatever. Our cost is very little in comparing to the big system. And here we're raising another question. What we really know about our students? In Pennsylvania, where we started working a few years ago with the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, they are our partners. This is one of the best research and prevention department in the United States, even in the world. So our programs are researched by them. And we ask to find out what is the level of bullying in Pennsylvania schools. So the Department of Education claimed that 49% of the school districts reported 0 incident for bullying. when we come to the school, and I'm showing you result of 20,000 students in Pennsylvania. We asked them before the show, in the past 4 weeks, how often has someone tried to hurt you? About 59% claim that in the past 4 weeks, they have been bullied 1 to 4 times. This is only Pennsylvania? No, we are working in several states. This is Pennsylvania, Maryland, North Carolina, Montana, Texas. Those are the results we get everywhere. So we asked the students at the beginning of the show 2 kinds of questions. One is the facts and figures. We asked them in a pre-show a question about their habits. Are they taking drugs? Are they doing bullying, speeding? Another type of question, we are asking them about their perception about the topics. So this we do before the show and the end of the show. So we can find out if there is any change in their perception about the topics. So if we are talking about bullying, have you been bullied lately? If it's about car safety, do you text while driving? If it's about drugs, which drugs are you using? They give us the information. And we see it immediately on the screen. We don't know who say what. And then we ask them the perception question, like, it is your responsibility to stop bullying? Will you ask your friend to slow down? It is risky for one of you to drink alcohol. And we ask them the question before and after. Bullying is not a normal part of growing up. After the show, wow, we see a difference. More students believe that this is not a normal. They have to stop it. Another question, is it dangerous to use marijuana? See before and after. During our screenings, we recognize 35% change in knowledge, and we see 18% change in intention to behave. Again, anonymously. They don't need to please us. We don't know who they are. We made a long-term effect research. After 3 or 4 months, we asked them, have they shared the information about the program at home? So 70% of them claim yes, because it's a 3D interactive program, something to talk about. 33 of the license holders reported that they have done things differently since the program. Again, they don't need to please us. What are the chances of you texting while driving? Before the show, after the show, and after 4 months. So you see, even after 4 months, it was a little bit decrease. It's still better than before the show. If we ask them, what are the chances of you speeding? After 4 months, it was even better. One of our research in Israel, we found after 2 years that the students who have been under the program made less 12.5% car crash during the 2 years. So this is something really strong.
During our shows, we discovered another amazing fact. If we ask them a neutral question, not related to our program's topic, it shows at the end of the presentation that they have more self-confidence in themselves. For example, when we ask them, will you graduate successfully from college? We see a dramatic change when more 23% of the students answer yes. What happened here? The change took place without any connection to the program's topic. They receive encouragement from a positive program that provided them with tools for life. They gain more self-confidence in themselves. Simple and basic magic is what this is. Edutainment at its best. With a better environment at school, the STEM level can be improved.
So let's see what they say about our program.
I thought it was a cool and unique experience, and it was a different way to present safe driving information.
It's very interactive with the students.
Take a step back and drive a little safer, the things that are actually at stake while driving.
You get a better understanding of why it's dangerous and why you shouldn't drive when you're tired or when you've been drinking.
I don't think you ignored her. I think you didn't see her. Because you were busy texting.
I think Cinema Drive was very helpful in helping teachers and administration teach safe driving to high schoolers, because this is a message that they can't hear enough, and having the data behind it and it scientifically explained and the expert examples really help drive the point home.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I thought that the program Free to Be was a really good way to show kids how real bullying is and how it really can affect somebody's life.
Free to Be is a good program. Kids are interested in it and it gets them involved.
I felt like I learned a lot about bullying and cyberbullying and how to stop it.
The program Free to Be has changed the way I would deal with a bully by telling a trusted adult instead of just trying to go in there and deal with it yourself.
Helped us better understand what to do and how to help them.
It helped us show that we were not alone and that everyone has the ability to speak up for themselves and for others.
It seemed like everything was happening right in front of you, brought out the intensity of it, and you really got to interact with the program by doing the voting and giving your opinion on everything.
From now on, you are entitled to dream big, because you can make your dreams come true.
We are raised in a society that we are put down a lot. License to Dream is lifting kids up to realize, hey, you know what, you've got potential, and why are you going to waste that potential just because someone says you can't?
It really inspired me to start something up, and I think it inspired lots of people too.
I really learned a lot about myself and what I can make out of everything that I do.
As soon as you leave, start thinking about your core competencies at the center of your sunflower.
It was very motivational, very inspirational, and it definitely made me think about striving to achieve something greater.
Really narrowed down the steps on what steps you could take to become an entrepreneur.
You have to actually have a purpose and try everything you can to execute that purpose.
I think my friends have a lot of ideas, and sometimes they get scared to bring out their ideas, and this is probably a better way to help them get out of the box.
It opened up their eyes to say that, I can do something.
So to conclude, we are operating 6 different programs worldwide and in many US states. In order to save young people's life, I'm using my experience in the media world. I was the first one in the world doing 3D movies. I've made the first interactive motion theaters in cinemas worldwide, simulators and special effects. I sold Ice to Eskimo. I built for Epcot, for Disney in Orlando, and got many awards. Most important one is the Safe Media Award, the gold medal for exceptional media evaluation, because I'm the only one who showed the outcome of the programs. We got the FBI Director's Community Leadership Award for our work in North Carolina. There is even relation to the Oscar Award. The guy on the right, his name is Guy Nativ, he was directing 2 of our movies. One is Cinema Drive and the other one, Bullying. And he told me that he has been bullied by himself.
When I was 6 in the elementary school, I suffered from bullying.
And then about 30% of the team on the stage, and we had 100 people there, claimed that they had been bullying when they were kids. So the people who was doing a movie about bullying had been bullied.
People would say things like, "What color are you?"
I was bullied quite a lot.
And I said to myself, let's do a movie out of that. And I brought another team to shoot their stories. And the guy was leading this movie. And when we finished, he decided to make another movie about another kind of bullying in the United States. And he got the Oscar in 2019 for that. Several years ago, I had a story about a young boy who collected starfish on the beach and threw them back into the sea, hoping to save them. A passerby asked him, what difference does it make? It's only a drop in the sea and millions of other starfish are dying elsewhere. The stubborn boy picked up another starfish, threw it into the sea, and said, "For this starfish, it makes a great difference." The same can be said about life-changing experiences. Each student is a star, a world of its own, and the result we see gives us a great reason to believe that we are saving more than a single soul each year. Life-changing experiences. Now, you too can make a difference.